For me, when I'm doing subtle animation, I tend to block things in the graph editor. That way, when I move things, I can get those nice subtle motions, and I'm not moving things in the viewport, which can lead to kind of jerky, big, noisy motions. So essentially it allows me to kind of clean the curves as I'm blocking. That's the first thing. The next thing is, first, let's say we're going really subtle. So a character is just kind of sitting here and just these kind of small motions in there. I'll usually go into splines pretty early with that, block it very basically in step mode, go to splines early, and then just really push my breakdowns in there. The big reason being, there's so little change that's happening, or there's just these subtle, tiny motions. Trying to put all of those in step mode can just be super tedious. Then from there, the other thing that I'll do is I'll try to work my way out kind of in a layered approach. So I'll start with the root, work my way out. So I'll just do a quick pass on the body. Just make sure that the body feels good throughout the whole shot. Do a pass on the head, do a pass on the hands, and just try not to get overloaded with everything, because especially when you're dealing with tiny little motions, it can be very easy to just get overloaded and then everything's either too poppy or too floaty. Kind of simplifying it down to just core elements can make it a lot easier. So I hope that helps a little bit. The essential thing is, don't worry too much about that floatiness at first. It will, of course, feel floaty when you go into splines, but then we want to just add those breakdowns in splines. You could do it in step mode as well. It's, at that point, it's honestly personal preference. For me, doing it in step mode is just, sometimes it's an exercise in frustration more than anything.